Just do a quick wrap up here. It's turn 9. We ran through turn 8 fairly quickly, and basically because of the way I have the German forces set up, you can see where I started to break down one of my divisions, and I spread it out to Zoklok, several of the Russian units, and in particular that Russian HQ. That puts a lot of the dudes up in the back there on the road there out of supply until they're within 5 hexes basically of that HQ. And then down here we've just got 2 units left about to fight a deadly fight against 4 panzer divisions. So it'd be my estimation that regardless of where reinforcements came on and what rail was used, etc., that and keep in mind these guys block the rail to get to the south, that it's really difficult for the Soviets to avoid a strategic victory here. So for the Germans, so I figured it's probably a good place to stop it. It was interesting experience in that once, let me just show you the rest of the board, and there's the rest of the board. So it's pretty much cleared off. We finally broke down those guys in Vitebsk, and put Zokloks on most of the random units lying around. And then once you picked up the, I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit, there you go, focus for you. Once you pick up the thread of combining your some of your stronger individual infantry divisions when they come on, the 9-7 units, with 1 or 2 panzer divisions, that really is a powerful 1-2 punch. It's 16 combat factors per division, and the 9 then adds up to a decent whack of points against some variable stack, which at best is going to be, particularly if it's out of supply, with the highest rated units are 8 or 9, so the highest it's going to be is 16. So you're going to get at least 3-to-1 in every attack, which is really what you need. Ideally, you want 5-to-1 to be sure of no engagement losses. An engaged loss result means that both sides take one-step damage and stay in combat. But 5-to-1, then it's all either attack or retreat 1, but that's also after the defender takes either 2 steps or retreats 2. So once you get that kind of flow going, I mean, the Germans just kicked the crap out of the Soviets from one end of the field to the other, particularly given that we were able to kill off some of these HQs. And I do need to make a check to make sure the HQs don't come back in some way, shape, or form. It seems kind of might be a mistake there that I made. But here's the dead pile of Soviets. I mean, once you halved some of these guys, they really were not much of a match, and it became pretty brutal pretty quick. So that's the game. What I'm going to do now is, and I'll check that rule. I know I had air support over the blue line there one turn. I fixed that and compensated for it and moved some more units down into Vyazma, which is the only reason why it didn't fall 2 turns ago. What I'm going to do is clear the board off, get the victory denied board out, and take a closer look at the 2 maps, and then I'll write up these notes here for a proper AAR of some description with some pictures, and then we'll see if we can draw some conclusions about the 2 games. I like them both. They're both very different, similar in the potential ebb and flow. I would certainly come back and play this one again now that I understand the rules a little better and how to manage the Germans. I don't believe I know how to manage the Soviets very well yet, but we'll take that as it may. Alright, I'll get this rolling along and combine with the other videos.